The question is, has the English language plagiarized the Holy Quran? Now, I would like to talk about um, words that are derived from Quran in the English language gives absolutely zero credit um, in these words. The first word I came out of, everything I'm about to tell you about, you can verify through the website Quran.com. And you click on any ayat or any verse, and it would uh, play the verse that you can hear the words clearly in Arabic, the sound. And if you want to tap on any of the Arabic words, it would give you the English interpretation of what that word means. Okay, so the first word that we're going to concentrate on is the word author. And in ayat in Quran verse 18, in the surah 18 or chapter 18, verse 21, we have the word author is the first word, author. In chapter 18, verse 21, we have the word Atharna, which means we have made. So the Quranic word Atharna means we have made, right? And an author is a person that writes to make known whatever he's trying to tell. Second word, second English word is gullible. In chapter 18, verse 21, you get a term called Galabu ala Amrihim. Now, the Galabu ala Amrihim are the people who believe the story of the cave. The story of the cave was the youthful people who lived, who went into a cave and came out of the cave in a different time, almost like a time machine. Now, the people who believed their story that they were from another time were called the Galabu ala Amrihim. Next word, the word animal. In chapter 79, verse 33, you get a word called lian anami. Now, lian anami means cattle. And if you say lian anami kum, it means your cattle. So there are two words in this. One is anami, right? Anami is familiarly close to the word animal. And we know both animal and cattle is also an animal. Another word is the word lion. Leon anami, you hear the word lion, leon, right? And it anami, of course, it means cattle. And there you get the word lion. Second word, the English word soil. In chapter 18, verse 8, you get the word Sa'iden. Sa'iden. Now, how do you get soil from Sa'iden? Well, if you say Sa'iden, soil, very fast, you get soil. You get soil, or something very similar to soil. And Sa'iden means soil. So the word actually means soil. Also, you get like the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden, you see Saw Eden. You hear the word Eden in that word. Next word, fitness or fit. It's the English word. Chapter 18, verse 10, you get the word fityatun. Fityatun means youth. Of course, if you work out, you're trying to get fit or youthful like. Fit or youthful like. So there's a connection there. And you have to remember in these words when I'm going over them, the Quran has been revealed 1400 years ago. So the English language is not that old. So one has to copy the other. The next word is the word has. In 18-1, you get the word hal, and hal means has. Okay. The next word, you get the word attack, is the English word attack. In 18-1, then you get the word attacker, attacker. And it means to be reach. It's the Quranic word attacker, means to reach you or to come to you. And you can also see the similarities. Next word is the word sofa. In verse 18 dash, in chapter 88 dash 15, you get the word masfufa. Masfufa means to line up, right? So you might want to say, well, how do you get sofa from? Sofa is a couch, some sort of couch, but a sofa is cushions lined up. So there's a connection right there. Cushions lined up. And masfufa is similar to sofa, and in the modern Arabic, when you're lining up for prayer, they say tasawf, tasawf, tasawf. You see sofa. Sofa is closer to tasawf, which means line up, line up. Okay. In the next word is roof. In 88-18, you get the word. In 88-18, you get the word rufiat, which means to raise. Rufiat. The Quranic word rufiat, which means to raise. And we all know a roof is something that's raised. Right? That's why it's a roof, because it's raised. Okay, and the next word is jab, the word jab. Okay, and jab in the English language means to strike with an pointed object. Like when you get vaccinated, they ask you, did you get the jab? Right? That's the word that it means. It's also used as, in boxing, a jab. Okay, in chapter 88-9, there's a word jabu, which means to carve out. Like in boxing, you carving somebody out, bop, 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 with a jab. Or you're getting a jab like a needle, right? It's like you're carving something, because to carve out, you need to have a tool to chip away at something, right? So it's called jabu. That's the Quranic word. Next word is wide. Wide, the word wide, the English word wide, or the English word wade. Now in chapter 88-9, you get the word wide. And wide means valley. Now you know a valley is wide, right? And then also, if you walk through the valley, you find what? A stream. In most valleys, you find a stream of water. And if you walk through that water, that's called wade. All right. Next word is lands. The English word lands. Now, in chapter 88-11, you see the word lad. And lad means land. Okay, so the next word is the word earth. The earth, like we live on planet Earth. Okay, in chapter 89-21, you get the word ardi. Now, ardi means earth. The Quranic word ardi means earth. You can spell Rdeardi. If you turn the D into a TH, you get the word earth. So you see the connection there. The next word is the word if or when. If or when. So in chapter 1821, you get the word even. Even. The word even or if means if, and even means then. In the English language, there's a connection with if and then. If you do this, then this will happen. So there's a connection with that word. If means if, and even means then. In chapter, the next word is the word by. By. 18-21, you get the word be him. Be means by. The next word is the word then. Them. In chapter 18-21, with the same word, be him. Him, anytime you have a suffix, him in the Quran, him means them. So him means them. See the connection. The next word is the word nation. In chapter 94-1, you get the word nashra. Nashra. Nashra means to expand. A nation, right? How does a nation come about? It's a family. You have a family. You have a community, right? And from the community, you have multiple communities, and you get a nation. So it's an expansion. The next word is the word anchor. An anchor, like on a boat, to keep a boat in place, anchor. In chapter 94-3, you get the word anqadar. Anqadar. To put weight upon something. To put weight upon something. Okay, so the next word is the word think, to think. In chapter 94-4, you get the word thikra. Thikra. Thikra means to remember something. Right? Or it also means to reflect. To reflect on something. Thikra. Right? You see the word think and thikra is connected. The last word okay. So let me see. The next word is the word I missed one last word that I would like to talk about, and it's going back to 18. The word would be America. America. In dash 18-21, going back to the same word we went to before, is Galabu ala amrihim, right? This time we're going to concentrate on the word amrihim. Amrihim means their affairs. Amrihim, right? Their affairs. Amrihim also, you get the word Amir from Amrihim, which means leader. And then the word America, right, comes from the word Amir or Amrihim. Amrihim means affairs. And America is the land of many affairs, and also it's a leader in affairs. So Amir as leader and Amrihim. And that's all I have for today.